Hi guys, so today I just wanted to demo an infinitely scalable serverless data engineering pipeline that I created using AWS. So this is the general schematic for how everything works. There's an S3 bucket here that my first Lambda, I call it the producer Lambda, is listening to. When it sees here's a put event, it then takes that file name, or it could be one file, it could be a bulk number of files, and moves them into SQS. Really, this is kind of where that kind of infinite scalability comes from. The fact that S3 can really hold an infinite amount of storage, and then SQS can really handle an infinite load in terms of its queue. And so once everything is queued in SQS, a second Lambda function then takes the file name and location in the S3 bucket and runs that through Amazon Rekognition, and then saves those the results of the entity detection and text detection into this labels folder in the S3 bucket. So I'll just hop over into my development environment and kind of show you the functions that I have. The first Lambda function is fairly straightforward. There's two main components to it. So it scans the bucket and then sends the message to SQS, to the queue. The second bucket has a little more meat to it. Really what this does is it kind of generates, taking the message from SQS, it then passes it through AWS Rekognition to detect any labels. It's the entity detection, as well as does any text detection on it. It also has to delete the message from the SQS queue, or else I will just continually trigger the Lambda, as well as delete the old unprocessed image from the main S3 folder, so that anytime the bucket's scanned, it's not triggering the Lambda with the same file. Third thing I made was a command line tool that allows me to call everything and receive the results back from the command line. From here, actually, it's probably easy if I demo what it does. So let me source the virtual environment. If I do call the help, it's looking for a file name and the bucket name. So now if I run that, and I have a file in here called billboard, so I'll just billboard, this image. And so while that's processing, I'll just show you guys the image that I have. In there is this. It's got this promote your business here. It's gonna show some cars on the roadway, the city. This should be done now. As you can see here, the labels detected are road, urban, city, street, building, and promote your business here. The cool thing about it is how new from the command line, you can just do one at a time. But if I come into this S3 bucket, we can see here, if I go back to the main folder, that right now is just the one file that I just uploaded. But if I wanted to, I have a whole folder of files here, and I can drag all of these in, upload. And if I come back into the main folder, you can see that these files are slowly start getting depleted down as they get processed and moved into this processed folder. Yep. If I come in here, as you can see, all the labels now have been populated in here. And yeah, the unprocessed images have now been moved inside. If you're curious about, if you want to set this up on your own or see the source code, you can look up my GitHub repository, serverless pipeline. I've included the image here. And there are also instructions for how you can set this up on your own machine. So yeah, thank you.